ready for this match. I'm going to fill in our names. First pick, Blastoise, Buzzwole, Umbreon, Band. We're seeing a lot of that in a ton of these games. Blastoise so important in the top path, and wow,
Leafeon already
locked in right away. Jeez.
And of course, the Metagross will be banned throughout this tournament. Will not be playable. So yeah, we have Blastoise now getting first pick, Leafeon instantly as well. Those are very popular Pokemon. As Sylveon with the buffs already seeing play. You know, first game.
Thought we'd see it. I really thought we would. So this is pretty interesting. Yeah,
for sure. And of course, Clefairy and Inteleon. Inteleon is the top tier attacker, but they actually pick Venusaur over Inteleon as well. Solar Beam, Venusaur, Petadance, both of course are very, very strong choices you can make. As I don't think we're going to see 3 attacker. Or 4, no, wait, they're thinking about it. Are we going to see a triple attacker team comp with no healing support? Yes! Wow. Jake, what do you think of that?
Well, look, it's a new world, man. I mean, now that we have Sylveon, that it's a new world out here, Chris. What do I think of it? I can't wait to see how it goes.
All right.
I can't wait to see how it goes.
XP share Chindalu, it's going to be kind of supporty. I mean, in these scenarios, even if you play this kind of thing, you have to run 2 XP share. So one of the attacker has to play it. You have no choice around it. So it has to be done. Just because the item is this strong.
It's
and we have Decidueye.
Yeah.
I like the Decidueye pick here a lot here.
I love Decidueye here. It's great in a candle.
Yeah.
Although not great into Sylveon, to be fair. Sylveon's really mean to Decidueye. We'll see. If they can create a great front line, yeah, if they can create a really strong front line, it's nice. You'll get some good snipes. But Sylveon chases things down really well. I'm wondering which Sylveon we're going to see, but I would expect Hyper Voice. I just feel like that build is so powerful right now.
He has Potion and Resonant Guard, so I'm probably going to be Mystical Fire.
It looks like a Mystical Fire build, but from the buffs, I feel like the Hyper Voice build just got so much more value.
Oh yeah, no, I fully agree. It depends on what they want to do with it, right? If they want to just be aggressive, like maybe invade or something, Mystical Fire, just have someone who's always annoying, like trying to pressure Inteleon and Decidueye, right? Or if they just want to have consistent high burst damage. So
be aggressive.
Fully depends on that. So you have the double sniping combo on the right side. 2 snipers. The first game.
Here we go, Chris. Our first game. Taking a look here at this top path, we've got Candle Blaster. That feels like a solo queue path. That's a nightmare to stack into. I would hate seeing that on the other side. I know I'm not getting a single stack to start this match. Leafeon heading into lane right here, which is interesting. A lot of teams giving it a quick level 4 and then throwing it into lane. So I wonder if they're going to get the value they want out of it, as we see an early invade onto the central area of our purple team right there, and they took that blue buff.
Yeah, I mean, they invaded their own jungle. You mean?
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot.
Jungle sharing with that EV in their team. Of course, very popular every
time. If I'm playing solo queue, that's an invade, my friend.
I mean, in solo queue, if that happens, you got invaded by your own team. That is for sure.
That's an invade, Chris.
As you have Clefable, they're getting some stacks in here, even against the Candle Burn. Already level 4 now. This massive for Clefable. Moonlight activated, another stack going in as well. Can just run away now with that move speed as well. Just going here. Can't stop him. That's actually his name, right? Can't stop him, and they couldn't stop him from stacking.
It's perfect. Taking a look at this, invading this grass right here. There's a lot of invading going on. It can mean whatever you want it to mean.
Also, like, I mean, the Sword Vest is interesting, but I do like it right here. Right, we have left side, we have 4 special attacker. So, a bit more special defense, and that shield will get a lot of value. As they get 18 and 25 points in as well already, so top is looking good. But bot path, we actually have good honesty with AKO as well.
Yeah. Looking nice both ways. Obviously, when you don't have the junglers contesting the path that both of them are in, you get nice value for both sides. And that's exactly what we saw right there. Venusaur heading back to invade their own central area. Decidueye invading the side of the orange team.
Now we can also see the Leafeon power coming in, right? After the 4 Solar Blade. Good luck ever getting a last hit against this Pokemon ever again. Yes, the cannon now struggling for experience. But again, it's running XP share because you have to run it on someone. Maybe should be on Blastoise instead, though, if you go for this top path play, but as we have the mid-Altaria spawn happening, we already have level 7 for the Decidueye, Spirit Jacket's coming out, and yeah, the Mystical Fire of Sylveon. Dashing forward, looking for a KO, onto Slowbro. Can Moonlight be enough healing? Doesn't look like it will be, and we have another KO coming in for good honesty.
I'm surprised that Sylveon doesn't keep chasing right there. I think it might get that Decidueye, but actually ended up backing off right here as they're looking for something else. Getting hit by that Spirit Shackle. Clefable makes it over the wall and is going to head down into path right here. These Spirit Shackles could be incredibly mean, and I'm guessing we're also going to see a Snipe Shot on this Inteleon, so they've got extreme range to play with.
But yeah, Liquidation, I think, can't be played anymore. It really doesn't do anything. I mean, it's annoying on the click damage, but it has fallen off so much. As we have here the Snipe Shot coming out, Spirit Shackle. It's going to be very difficult to deal with, especially because they have no healing Pokemon on the left side. It's going to be so much poke landing, and no Clefable, no Blissey, no Hooper to patch you back up.
This is going to be really interesting. I think Sylveon's a really cool choice right now. I'm not sure that I see as much value from Mystical Fire right here. You know, you've got a Clefable and a Slowbro. I would love to hit them with a Hyper Voice right here as the Regice is getting extremely low, secured right there by the Venusaur, and that is why we do not have the EXP share on Blastoise. They're playing Rapid Spin, so they're feeding this thing like a carry right here. Jumping in with the Sylveon Unite move, looking to pick something off right here, but it looks like they are going to pay for it. Sylveon trying to make it home, and they don't. Leafeon picks up a double KO. Blastoise has to run. Solar Blade does not find its mark, as we finally have our support Chandelure down here looking to make something happen. I think both teams are just going to have to back off at this point.
Yeah, Dark Aura losing the team fight, but I mean, losing the objective. But if you win the team fight and get KOs out of it, I feel like that's actually worth much more. That experience you get from those KOs, and also just allows you to have more time farming, right? You can contest more last hits, you can maybe even counter score. So, not really all too bad. And yeah, you're right, it's what is about Rapid Spin, so having XP share on that is not really what you want to have. Still not sure if that's actually, do they really want more damage? They already have 3 attacker.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, look, Rapid Spin Water Spout is so good into the Bird and Inteleon. So they do have some really good options right here. They have a lot of dive, actually, in a weird way between Mystical Fire and Rapid Spin. So we're going to have to see if they're going to be able to make good use of it. Hopefully, if they put enough front line into this situation, enough dive, they can let their Venusaur do some real work in the back line, just keeping that Snorlax with them. As we can see, Regieleki already being chipped up, down to under half. Here come the secure moves, and it is Decidueye.
Decidueye, wonderful Spirit Shackle, but I mean, they have much better secure. The Solar Beam, of course, but Spirit Shackle and Inteleon Snipe Shot. It's 1 instance of damage, right, compared to Solar Beam, which is 3, so you can always not really guaranteed last hit. Of course, you got the first Reggie. As Regieleki walks in, 40 points into the bank, and Leaf just going forward instantly onto Snorlax, Unite moving the defender. If this happens to me in ranked, I'm going to be like, really? Me? Did this have to happen?
I mean, they're just keeping the pressure on. Ooh, very, very close for that Sylveon right there, but it does not go down. Here comes the Snorlax trying to push them out right here. They might get a good catch. Snorlax Unite move, seeing if they can make anything happen. Venusaur pushing in right here. Candle as well. Blastoise coming in, and Decidueye is down, and that's everybody but the Slowbro.
Yeah, they can just actually run them down. So this is exactly what you talked about. The Water Spout, Rapid Spin, Sylveon jumping over, running in. Venusaur following up as well. Wonderful team fight by Good Honesty, as they now also score some points, putting themselves into almost a 100-point lead. And yeah, Sylveon is jumping very aggressively there. So I think that's maybe the Mystical Fire. Jumping forward, jumping onto Inteleon and Decidueye. And yeah, just trying to take them down.
Chris, we've got ourselves Venusaur not running Giga Drain right here, which isn't that crazy given that they really only have 1 Pokemon that's going to dive in. But there is one specific Pokemon that's going to be looking for that Venusaur and that Candle the whole time. That is Leafeon. Oftentimes, if the enemy's got some good dive, you want that Giga Drain so that you can survive one of those blasts. But I wonder if this is a good situation for that Sludge Bomb, which I honestly just don't like really at all.
I mean, I think it's fine. They have, right, 2 special attacker. They have Blastoise with a lot of damage, so Sludge Bomb goes in. But Slow's gonna go into Venusaur directly right here. Regirock 9 HP, and he's gonna get sniped by the Snipe Shot. Regirock going low, and Inteleon actually gets him with the basic attack. Trying to run away now. Sylveon again diving onto the backline. We have Decidueye falling. Blastoise trying to pee. We have Inteleon also falling. And Slowbro also going down. Good Honesty here with another team fight win. They lose the Reggie, but the team that loses the objective wins the team fight again.
Yeah, this Rapid Spin, I mean, it's been, wow. It's been really solid right here. Leafeon looking to pick up a KO. Ooh, some auto targeting on that Solar Blade. Almost misses that right there, but they are able to get that. Blastoise coming in, trying to clean this up, able to chase it down, and they do. Rapid Spin, you know, when you're playing this Pokemon, Chris, as a carry, like a really strong carry, not worrying about the disruption from Surf Hydro Pump, you can get a lot of work done with Rapid Spin, especially with these squishy backline attackers.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a very strong build. It's just that Surf Like in this team comp, I expected maybe a bit more CC, right? Because they have 3 squishies, they have to have very good front line to be able to team fight. So I didn't expect this, but I mean, it does good work, right? If he dives in with Mystical Fire Sylveon at the same time, they can just take anyone down. And I mean, the Leafeon can focus down Venusaur, but if it focused on Venusaur, then everyone else also gets a lot done. And Leafeon still has to go quite deep to go for this Venusaur. And one eject button can be enough to just get him to safety.
Yeah, Regieleki here being chipped up at about half. I mean, really, it's interesting that our purple side was even kind of messing with this, because I would just rather no one touch this thing. Maybe they're hoping they could get it a little bit faster. Now it's going to be walking towards their tier 2. They're ahead on points, but they kind of can't focus too much on this. They're just going to let it walk right here as we see them preparing for our first Ray fight of this tournament. Candle's watching the top right there, which is kind of a dangerous place to be in case Leafeon jumps in. Nice Spirit Shackle lets them know where Blastoise is hiding. They start kind of chipping at Ray, seeing if anyone will move in right here. And everyone's just waiting for that moment to see who's going to make the play, Chris.
You can't even go score here with the Regieleki. That's how useless it is sometimes, because then you overextend, you might get caught, right? But now the Spirit Shackle snipe shots are doing so much damage that they can't heal up. Blastoise already has to recoil. Both teams are just waiting for someone to make a mistake. It's only a 14-point difference, for good honesty, so at 1 minute, I would say close better, and then always the teams start panicking a tiny bit. As we have now, Derpy Elephant running forward, he gets snipe spotted! Blastoise also engaging now, the team fight is instantly happening, and then we see Solar Blade will be able to take on the Venusaur as well. The fight's still breaking out, we have a 1-for-2 in favor of Dark Aura. They're trying to chase them down as well. Blastoise dropping low HP, Sylveon jumping over now. Sylveon has to go deep right here for the Decidueye. Mystical Fire coming out, Solar Blade getting dodged on Sylveon in 1v2, but no! Goes down, Dwayne gets a KO at least, but the Decidueye gets away for now.
Wow, and this fight is basically resetting right here with very few Unite moves on either side. They just found this Clefable, but they're running from them. I don't even know if they needed to run in that moment. That might be a moment to mess with Clefable, but they want to reset. Like you said, they have no healing. It's really interesting because we have such a squishy team here from our orange team, but they have the heals, and we've actually got some bulk on the side of our purple team, but they really have no way to get themselves back into a fight. They've had Blastoise reset multiple times here. We still have an Inteleon Unite, and Venusaur is caught out in no man's land. I have no idea what this Pokemon was doing. What a bizarre choice right here, as Blastoise is looking to make a score happen. Stopped by a Spirit Shackle. Nice rapid spin, and now Clefable's running down to make a score. There's only 10 seconds left, Chris. They need to put some points on the board after Clefable scored top, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do it. Can Candle get something in? Is it enough? 14 points with just a second left.
I don't think it's barely enough. I think Shenlue wasn't sure what he's supposed to do there. He just ran back to try and defend, and then realized there's only one person there, returns. I don't know if they even knew they were losing. That's, I think, what happened here. I couldn't tell. Also, I was very close. The Decidueye almost died, which gave Blastoise the score, but just Overheat didn't have enough damage in the scenario. As we have a bit of a loading. Yeah, I'm waiting to see who's winning. Oh, there we go. Oh, 10 points for Dark Aura.
Such a close game. Such a close game. That Clefable score near the end there really, really was a nice difference maker there for our orange team. Dark Aura taking game number 1. That was very close. I wonder if Venusaur doesn't get caught there. I wonder if we could see that go the other way.
I think if Shenlue just runs to the bottom goal and tries to score, that would have been enough. Because he had no points on him anyway, so he could have just picked up all the small ones on the ground and slowly won then probably the game. But it's always easy to backseat, right? Like, we saw how it turned out, so still, Dark Aura is going to take the first game right here. First, we're heading onto a second draft as well, but yeah, Gardevoir for sure I think is a good choice. I mean, I'm a big fan of Flamethrower Chandelure. I would really like to see get more play, but up against a lot of Leafeons, I guess it's not really something you want to do. Blastoise, a lot of things diving you down. So, I guess I could be a bit more difficult. But I do really, I love Flamethrower Chandelure. I would like to see a bit more.
Putting our team names
in again.
Here.
There we go.
Switching sides. We've got Good Honesty is going to now be our orange team. Dark Aura, our purple team.
As we have the Sylveon. Looks like they go with another triple attacker team comp. But I mean, it worked out well last game. It's not like they did bad, right? The game was very close. For a first round as well, finding 2 very evenly matched teams is quite amazing.
Glaceon locked in right here. Ooh, and then do we possibly have that Gardevoir? We may have it. I asked and answered. Let's see if they bring it out here.
The question is, do you want maybe even more engage or like an all-round or something? I would also like to see into this comp. You know, a bit more engaged. I mean, God of War Unite is kind of engaged, but at the same time, not really. If you play against 3 attacker, right, all you want to do is just run them over. So
yes. I mean, when I see a comp like our right side comp, I just want to play Dodrio.
yeah, or something.
I just want to like KO all of them very, very quickly, which shouldn't be too hard. But this Sylveon's going to be interesting for sure. It was I liked it last game, so I'm interested to see what they bring out right here. We got a Hoopa coming on out for this one of the most popular supports in coordinated play. But I don't think anything's been more popular lately than Clefable, which all of a sudden has some of the biggest priority in the game for a support Pokemon.
Clefable just also makes so many Pokemon just not be playable. As soon as you see it, you're like, okay, we can't play all these speedsters now. Pretty much. There's a lot of different Pokemon as well, like Buzzwole, who can't play into it. Blaziken. Like, suddenly so many Pokemon, you're like, do we really want to pick this into Clefable? No, we don't. It's actually running Score Shield on Clefable.
Yeah, I mean, look, a score got him the win,
exactly.
Right?
So maybe after last game, they announced might be close and like getting some sneaky scores in the end. I mean,
look, I mean, if you've got the sustain, right? Ooh, beautiful Blastoise Hollower, by the way. Happy New Year.
So happy, yeah.
It's very cute. Look at the smile. Look, if you've got the sustain and you can kind of stall out a fight, if you can peel off something with massive HP and, to a goal with a score shield, it's a game-winning play. It just doesn't really work out in solo queue because it's a game-losing play.
Oh yeah.
Most of our games.
On solo queue, like there will always be that one Cinder Ace who's gonna do Rayquaza, so it's always gonna go down no matter what, right? So backcapping doesn't really work because someone is going to hit Ray and it's going to go down. In tournaments it's a bit different. You have more people, pressuring areas, looking to make sure no one can enter a fight. And I mean, I'm very happy we don't really have the Rayquaza rip meta anymore. In general, in tournaments as well.
I mean, geez, it's not the funnest thing because it really does. I know these are heavily weighted coin flips, right? But it really does feel like the matches come down to just this crazy, crazy moment here as we have our Eevees splitting the central area. Glaceon running top, already level 4. Sylveon should get level 4 off of that bottom buff right there. Clefable looking to get a nice steal right there off Disarming Voice. And we have Leafeon already evolved. These Eevees just getting so much value, especially in comp play, because of how quickly they come online and become a relevant factor on the map.
Exactly, we had four Eevees, right, being part of this draft. Umbreon banned, 3 other Eevees picked. So it is a lot. They're so strong there. Which one's actually missing? Which one am I?
Espeon. No, Espeon
is missing, but also top Pokemon.
Espeon's great, especially the stored power build right now. It's just really, really amazing. I bet people could still run Psyshock and get some incredible value. As we do see a Hyper Voice Sylveon this time. Big Psyshock, nice secure. It looks like a lot of that went over to the side of our purple team, Dark Aura.
And Hyper Voice in this game is also amazing. It reduces special defense of enemy Pokemon, and we have Venusaur again, we have a Glaceon, so a lot of extra damage coming out this way. As Clefable maybe trying to score with the score shield, but it's walking up, but this Glaceon on top path up against Leafeon seems such a bad matchup. You have no chance early game to last hit. You don't really do all too much damage as well until level 6, so Glaceon's early game is actually not that great. The cannon needs level 10 as well. Yeah, so I'm not sure about this choice.
Yeah, it's not ideal, right? Like you said, they're going to be way behind. Glaceon needs level 6 to hit Ice Shard before it can really do anything. Or I guess if you're playing the Icy Wind build, it needs Freeze Drive. But it needs level 6. It's one of the only Eevees that doesn't really spike super hard at 4 right here. Oh, Hoopa's in a little bit of trouble. Can they make it home? No, they cannot. Nice big Solar Blade right here as we see the Psyshock landing on the central area, trying to get some of these birds. Leafeon jumping in right now. Sylveon's low. Snorlax is low. Able to pick 1 up, 2 up right there. Really good fight as they're going to push onto this bottom goal. And Venusaur, well, they got their berries now. They're kind of back in this thing. The question is, are they going to be able to defend? Nice big 30 points right here as the special attack damage continues to rain in. And they get a punish on the Leafeon. That's actually a huge comeback experience the other way.
Yeah, that's actually massive KO as we have Heavy Slam going in as well. Formula Intellion also going down. Very good defense here by Good Honesty. And Gardevoir is so close to level 8 evolution right here. Finally, he's going to get it now. The iframes are coming through. And Gardevoir can pretty much just use Unite Move every single minute now. It is ridiculous. Also, can I say one? This is going to make me seem like the biggest noob on earth, but I didn't realize how much Psychic moved until I saw the skin of Gardevoir with the effect. I never realized it moved this much.
Yeah, it actually, I was watching your stream when you were learning that, but you know, you learn a lot every day, Chris. It's really cool
Exactly,
watching
right?
your stream because it's just like watching a brand new player
I
figure out
agree.
the game.
It's nice. It's a very relatable experience, right? Especially for you as well. As we have Leafeon running forward now, Solar Blade taking on the Glaceon, jumping forward here. Dark Aura with a huge team fight win as they're trying to run onto Sylveon as well. Now, can they score some points right here? They're going to have 26 score sheet coming in as well. 20 and 40, a wonderful overcap as well for Dark Aura.
Take a look at that, 145 to 0.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an amazing match right now, and we really saw it in that top path. This is just the complete domination of Leafeon into a weak lane. And from this, it's been so difficult for Good Honesty to really get much done right here. This is why this Pokemon is such a crazy big prio pick right now. And as I was mentioning last week, watching, you know, the Unity Clash tournament, just the biggest kind of surprise for me so far in the competitive meta is how much domination Leafeon is bringing, you know, onto Thea Sky Ruins.
Yeah, I wonder if we see a bit of a top path meta change as well, just going from the Buzzword to Leafeon, right? It's even earlier power spikes. You just take one buff, you go top lane, and then you can just lane there for the rest of the time. And you can outrange Buzzword, right? Solar Blade has so much range, you can stay back, you don't never get super powered or smackdown down. So, might see throughout the tournament as well. Heavy Slam is going to go into the block as well right here. Sylveon jumping forward, trying to look for something, but Aura for now can just disengage. This Leafeon is going to jump in, looking for some chaos right here. Solar Blade being charged up. Is gonna go for Unite Move as well. Can they take anyone down? Jumping forward again, Leaf Blade. Solar is gonna be up to him again. He's gonna snipe Venusaur for a double KO. Might even get away as well. Yes, that's so.
Wow, that was really impressive. I mean, when I saw that Regieleki walking towards our purple side, I thought this is going to be really amazing for them because they have Guardy. Guardy goes down. They don't get to use their Unite move in that moment because that's such a juicy moment for a Unite move. You're almost baiting them in for it. Once Guardy went down and then Leafeon jumped in, I thought they were in a lot of trouble, but this over-leveled Leafeon picks up KOs, somehow makes it out of there, and it's just once again shows why it's such a force in this competitive environment right now. I mean, look at it. It's a level 11 Pokemon. It's the same level as the Junglers.
Oh yeah, to get so much experience done. Yes, we have now Good Honesty making a play on top path though. They're gonna get some KOs. They're also gonna maybe score their first points, and there we do so indeed. They can probably break it as well. On the board now with 101 points. As Dark Aura might go for bot path play, but jump pad's already up, so it's quite risky. As Snorlax already recalling to make sure. Actually, they're going to drop the Hooper Unbound right here, looking for a team fight, and we have now Inteleon in a very bad position, but a nice Hydro Pump is going to get Sylveon away. Hyper is still going to try and chase him down, but Inteleon should be out of harm's way. Now Blastoise finds a huge Unite, as Godwing as well, landing onto Sylveon, going to take one more down, two more down, Hooper goes down, as Leafeon is finally get dropped though. Still 2 KS for Good Honesty as well. Very close team fight. As Snipe Shot is still landing down. Follow Me coming through as well. Gardevoir trying to chase them down, but Snorlax might make it out now. Another Snipe Shot maybe is being charged up, but even then, oh, the Follow Me. Can they take him down? No, Eject Button is abused as well. Another Snipe Shot, where is it? Not quite. Oh, no, he finds it.
He finds it. He finds it there just barely right at the end. I gotta say, I hadn't really thought about Clefable with the Guardy Unite, but Follow Me into a Guard Unite feels like a really mean combination. Like, Follow Me could just set up some pretty beautiful Guard Unites right here. As we actually have not seen too much from Gardevoir. Venusaur getting picked off once again by Leafeon. The thing is just so fast, so powerful, so quick, and it seems like it's really hard to punish it.
But yeah, especially after Unite moving, right? You get that Speedster Unite move buff, 80% move speed. You just zoom around, Leaf Blade over, then Leafeon's passive as well makes it faster. So hard to catch as Blastoise gets caught right here though. Taking them really fast. Glaceon doing a lot of damage now. So this game is actually still quite close. We have level 12 on every carry, except for Gardevoir, who's by far the highest level right now. I'm gonna start up this Regieleki as well. Glaceon scoring some points. And Good Honesty, I mean, they're making some good plays across the map. They just don't even like want to team fight now. They pick people off left and right. And now they actually had him points.
Yeah, they're ahead in points. I mean, we have a really juicy goal here in this top path with this Regieleki, especially with 240 on the clock. Nice beam right there, making sure that they have to push back. You can Guard Unite right here. I mean, it's close, but if you hit a big Guard Unite and then just farm your side of the map, you could make the play. In fact, I have to say the only thing that I feel like has been missing from Dark Aura, because they're playing a fantastic game, I think they're a little too conservative with their Guard Unites. That thing is on such a crazy cooldown right now, and I feel like I've only seen one of them, maybe two of them this game, but you can throw a lot more. As we're getting ready for Rayquaza, 10 seconds left. We're going to see if we can sort of poke out and find exactly where the members of Dark Aura are right now. Good Honesty is ahead, but this is an incredibly close game.
Yes, you have only Gardo with the highest level on 14, everyone else on the carries is level 13 as well. Defender supports level 11, so again, a very close game indeed. Quite a close battle, we have a 24-point difference. But again, Snorlax already dropping on HP, Hyperspace Port's gonna get used, and both teams are just waiting again for someone to make a mistake. Do we see another Rayquaza-less game?
It could be another Rayquaza-less game. Hoopa moving in. This could be a bad moment for this Hoopa as they are actually able to pull out. They get the eject button right there. We can see at the top of the pit, we have Good Honesty just looking to figure out where they're going to make this play. And Leafeon hiding on their side of the map, seeing if they can pick off Venusaur or something when it pushes back around. Hoopa in a little bit of trouble, able to make it out. Chased down by Leafeon, the Unite move. And it looks like a horrible place to put that Unite as Leafeon jumps in. Gardevoir right now being chased by Sylveon. Here comes the Hyper Voice. They eject to get out. Big time Venusaur Unite move, but it takes no one down here as we still only have one member down. Beautiful moves right here. There's that Guard Unite as 3 go down.
They hit the Gardevoir Unite on so many Pokemon. They say with Leafeon jumping forward. It's 3 KOs for the side of Dark Aura. Trying to chase on Snorlax now. Solabit's going to do it. Are they going to just try and score right here? But do they have enough time there? Leafeon can run towards Spot Path. Hoopa trying to do something. Nah, they have to score. I mean, they have to score to win. The death timers will be enough. The KO timers are enough. There's only 100 points going in. The rest of the team is starting up Rayquaza though. Maybe? No? They're not starting it up? No, they're just leaving it. They know they're winning with this 100 points. Taking on Hoopa maybe. Hoopa trying to buy some time. 28 seconds left?
Yeah, we're going to see a quick attempt at a rip here from the side of Good Honesty. I don't think they're going to be able to get it done, rip, and at the same time get any points in. But here it comes. 15 seconds left. The Hyper Voice is out. They're putting all the damage that they can onto the objective. It does go the way of Gardevoir gets it either way. There you go. Nice big fight for them. What a cleanup from Dark Aura as they take game number 2. Beautiful.
Well, best chance they had, of course, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with ripping Ray there. It's the only way they can still win the game. But Gardevoir were able to secure it. But I agree. I would have liked to see more Unite moves as well. Even just Unite moving a single person right now, right, is like a good play. So
yes. I feel like Guardy can really put out more Unites than that, but we obviously saw that big Gardevoir Unite move. It set up the Leafeon to pick up another, massive KO right there. Once again, Sylveon looking pretty good, but not being the difference maker. The difference maker really is that.
Once again, Leafeon. 10 KO, 70k damage. Leafeon for sure taking the 2-0 right here.